Pierre Poilievre ruthlessly embarrasses another mainstream reporter last week, and he does it all without an apple in his hand this time. Let's get into it.
Oh, yeah!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Fringe. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. As well, this is something people wanted me again to bring up for a while. And as I take your suggestions, I've been trying to catch up on some of them, some of the ones that I think are going to be better for you guys to watch. I don't always like reporting on negative news. I find that when you look at the media, negative news, they say that no news sells like bad news, but sometimes it's good to have a laugh, and it's good to just have some good old-fashioned revenge news, as we see here with Pierre Poilievre sitting down in a press conference last week. And of course, this went viral on Twitter. It was all over other channels. People were talking about it for a while, so I know I'm late to the party, but hey, there's no time like the present to talk about these things anyways, and why not touch on it now? As Pierre Poilievre held a press conference to talk about a few things on the agenda, but of course, this woke reporter, this prostitute, came in. Of course, you can tell the only thing she's missing in this video, and she's wearing a toque indoors. I don't know who does that still. She's just missing her Starbucks latte, her triple venti mocha latte, frappuccino, cappuccino, al Pacino, in her hands, while she asks her woke questions to try and get a good old gotcha on Pierre Poilievre. Now watch this gentleman in the back with the blazer on and the dark coat. You can see him absolutely embarrassed to one point where he starts to walk in circles as she asks her silly questions, and shut down right away by Pierre Poilievre. Let's just jump right into it, folks.
Do you think it was responsible for you to call yesterday's explosion by the checkpoint at the Rainbow Bridge terrorism when no U.S. or Canadian officials said that was or authorities said that was the case, and when the New York governor also said there was no evidence to suggest terrorism activity?
Actually, you're wrong. You're a CP? Okay, so CP, by the way, CP, just for everyone's knowledge, did have to make 3 corrections for falsehoods that they put into a single article. I think that might be unprecedented. I'm actually thinking about checking with the Guinness Book of World Records to see if there's ever been a news agency that has had to issue 3 corrections for patent falsehoods that they admit they had been made in one single article, and now you've made yet another falsehood in your question.
Okay, so before we continue, again, folks, I apologize. This is part of fair use. We have to introduce commentary. However, it's funny if you didn't follow the story of, again, last week when a car at the U.S. border at the Rainbow Bridge barreled over and essentially exploded, killing 2 people. A lot of people, including channels like The Quartering, rushed to social media to put out videos saying it was a terror attack. Now, Justin Trudeau coming out saying that they believed it was a terror attack, that they were looking into it. They didn't have any, I guess you could say definitive information at the time, but they were going to update everybody. They were going to get back to everybody. There was even questions as to which side of the bridge it came down to. And I remember my Discord blowing up and people saying, "Are you going to cover this? Are you going to get on this? Well, where's it? Everybody's doing a video on this." And I said, it doesn't feel like a terrorist attack. I'm waiting for more information, not only because I had my suspicions about it, but at the same time, I want to get all the facts. I want to make sure that when you guys come here to watch these videos, I'd rather have facts than be first to the party. Of course, that's more evident than ever being late with this video. But it comes out that, hey, this was an accident. This was purely coincidental, that this car exploded, killing 2 people. It was not a terrorist attack. And a lot of channels had to pull their videos, print retractions, and well, that's kind of what happens again when you want to be first instead of accurate. And of course, Pierre's going to continue decimating this reporter as we continue.
Where you are wrong is that CTV reported that the government of Canada was presuming that the incident was terrorist. So, yeah, that's what I said in my remarks. You're right. It was a media report.
But it's citing media reports and not...
Which is what I said. In the House, I said there are media reports.
And you think that's a responsible thing to go on, to make that kind of a statement at the time without speaking? Do you think it was...
Oh, shoot, I skipped away. Did you see the lady in the pink there walking away? walking away as we, let me get back. I apologize, folks. I was trying to hit the pause button. Here she is walking away as she continues to talk. This is when they know Pierre is just going to take her to the cleaners.
A statement at the time without speaking.
What kind of statement?
Calling something terrorism.
I didn't. I said there were media reports.
That's the distinction we're making? Okay.
No, there's no distinction. What I said, and I was right, was that there were media reports of a terror-related event. By your admission, there were media reports of a terror-related event. And that media report, according to CTV, unless you're questioning their integrity now, came from security officials in the Trudeau government. So do you think the CTV was irresponsible in putting out that tweet?
Do you think it was a responsible comment to make in the House of Commons?
Sorry, I'm asking, I have already answered that. Do you think CTV was irresponsible to put that tweet out?
Look at the regret on her face. And look at this guy over to the right. Remember the guy I was telling you to watch out for? Like, everybody's distanced themselves from her. And she's just, there's no saving her at this point. She's drowning.
That's none of my business. That's not for me to comment.
Well, you just did comment. Okay. So, I just hope you're not going to print something that you have to apologize for again.
Okay.
I mean, shout outs to Rebel News for covering that. And again, Cat Canada for posting that. Guys, Cat has some fantastic content over on Twitter. If you're on Twitter and you don't know about Cat Canada yet, head over, give her a follow. She doesn't really need my help getting follows. I think she's sitting just shy of 65,000 followers on Twitter. But Cat has some great tweets going out. She keeps everybody well informed. So if you're on Twitter, I know a lot of people have said they're taking a break from Twitter, but if you are on Twitter and you want a reliable source that doesn't have to apologize for making claims in the news, follow Kat, and she'll keep you covered. Now we'll keep you covered here on this channel, but it's just so funny these days to watch how these prostitutes will continue again to rush to be first, to try and get a good old gotcha, to embarrass Pierre Poilievre at any turn. We again seen this when he was doing his famous or infamous "How do you like them apples" speech. A lot of people saying that they felt that was scripted. Now, this, of course, definitely is not scripted. You could see the embarrassment on the other reporters' faces, and some of those reporters probably from mainstream outlets. But again, when you work for an outlet that is paid for by the Trudeau government, again, you kind of white knight for them, and you try to, do what you can to show that you still have some form of power when it comes to spreading propaganda and lies within the media community. Now, Pierre, of course, showing that those times are coming to an end, and he's standing behind fact, and really at the end of the day, you can't get past that. It's fact is fact, and I think these younger journalists are going to start learning very quickly that times are changing, and the length of time they may have in their seat when it comes to reporting for these outlets may be very limited moving forward. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Again, I apologize for being a little late to the party on this video. I know people were asking for it, so hey, you know what? I want to deliver. And speaking of asking for it, you can head over to my Discord. There is a link below down in the description. If you join our Discord, there is a tab in there for video suggestions. If there's anything that you guys see that you want to see me cover, if there's anything happening in your town that you think is important and you want to get out on the channel, make sure to put it over there in the Discord in video suggestions and join our community over there. Yeah, I may feature you in one of our videos moving forward. You've seen I featured good old community member CB Fixes All in a video last week. And of course, I'm always looking through there. I'm always taking your ideas because after all, this isn't just about me. We're a community here on this channel and I want to do what you guys were interested in watching. So let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see in that section of our Discord. If it is your first time here, I hope this video has earned your subscription. Make sure as you're clicking that subscribe button, you turn on your bell for notifications. Join us on the channel every Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time as we do our weekly wrap and go over everything that's happened in the past week, everything coming up in the week ahead, and a little bit of back and forth with the community and some fun times to kind of shoot the conversation back and forth and get to know you guys outside of making these videos. I always look forward to seeing some new faces in there as well as all those who have been there from the beginning, and I look forward to seeing you all there again this upcoming Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one.